Good morning, children. In previous classes, we have learned some of the what are the basic geometrical hints. Yes, and also how the basic geometrical we have learned key concept, important points on that, and we have how the triangle is formed, how the quadrilateral is formed. Triangle is called closed figure, and also quadrilateral is also closed figure. Which figure is called open curve, and also which figure is called closed figure. We have learned and we have done some problems on based on that also. Now let us move for exercise 4.1. Okay. Everyone open exercise 4.1. Keep your textbook in front of you and start writing. Here. Page number 50. Join the points given below. Name the line segments so formed in the figure. Here they have given some of the points in first bit. This is point A, this is point B, this is point C. Now second one, that is point P, that is point Q, that is point T, and point R, here point S. Now they have given in the form of point like this. We have to join the points. Whatever the given points have given, we have to join, and when you are joining we get a one shape. Which shape we see now? See, join the points here, A to B and B to C, A to B and B to C, and here the join this. Join this. Yes. Now here, whenever you see after joining, here it is formed a triangle and here it is formed pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Which is called, this angle is called, it is a closed figure. It is a closed figure. And which is called shape. Shape is called, the shape formed is called triangle. Shape formed is called triangle. Yes. And here the point here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The shape formed is called, after joining the points, the shape formed is called pentagon. Is pentagon. Now how many lines are present here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines. So it is end points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many end points are there? How many corners are there? 5. So it is also a closed figure. It is a closed figure. Yes. Now understood the line segment formed. How many line segments are formed? We have learned line segments and also lines. Yes. And how the corners are represented. Everything we have learned in the previous classes. So what are the line segment here? A to B one line segment and B to C line segment and C to A is a one line segment. Represent like this line segments. Line segment equal to A to B, B to C, C to A. We are line segments. And how many points? 3 points. A, C are points. And how many sides? 1, 2, 3. 3 sides. Yes, understood. In the same way, this also. After joining, we will be getting like this. And from this, how many line segments, how many points, how many corners we can represent what type of triangle, what type of shape is formed. Okay. Now, name the following from the figure. Any 5 points, any 5 line segment, any 3 rays, any 2 lines. Okay. Now, see, here they have given one of the shape. Here they have given one of the shape like this. Yes, and this is 4. This is one ray, this is one ray, this is one ray, this is one ray. The points which represent here A, B, C, D. The figure, it is given like this in second sum. So from one is we have to find line segments and also points and also corners and the diagonals. Whatever the lines are present in the diagram, we have to write. First one, what they ask? Any 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. A, B, C, D and O are the 5 points. Yes. And now any 5 line segments. Any 5 line segments. Yes. A to D 1 line segment, D to A 1 line segment and C to B 1 line segment, C to B 1 line segment. Here this is also 1 line segment, A to O. Yes. A to O and O to D. Any line segment we have to show that line segments. A to B, B to C, C to A, C to D, D to A. Yes, D to A and AC to BD. These are the line segments. Yes, these are the line segments. The rays are from. Now we have to find the rays. We have to find the rays from O to A, 1 ray. O to A, 1 ray. O to C, 1 ray. Yes. O to B, 1 ray. O to D, yes. A to O, O to B and O to D and O to C, 1 ray. And any two lines. Here the diagonals which are cutting from A to C and D to C, these are the 2 lines. Yes, lines. A to C, 1 line. D to D, 1. Yes, understood? Now, next, draw. How many lines can be represented? How many lines can be drawn through 1 point, 2 distinct points? Make a rough figure of your answer. Yes? Now, everyone completed? No. Here, if they give 1 point, how many lines can be drawn? How many lines can be drawn through a 1 point? We have already learned the key concept that if a point is given, infinite lines can be drawn. Yes, infinite lines can be drawn. How it is? Sure, I'll show on the board. See, first one, if 1 point is given, it is 1 point, no? So, how many lines I'm going to represent on this? Infinite lines. Yes, infinite lines I'm going to represent. Yes, a line. How many lines? Infinite. I can draw like this, 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 I can draw like this. Yeah? Infinite points can be drawn. Yes, infinite lines can be drawn. Yes, infinite lines can be drawn through 1 point. Infinite lines can be drawn through 1 point. Yes, infinite lines can be drawn through 1 point. Then, if only one can be drawn, 2 distinct points. Only 1 line can be drawn if they give the 2 distinct points. How? See, if they give the 2 distinct point here, how many lines can be represented here? Only 1 line. Yes, only 1 line can be represented here. Point A, point B. You represent as a point A and point B. If they give only 2 distinct points. Yes, only 1 line. Only 1 line can be. Only 1 line can be can be drawn with two distinct lines given. With two distinct lines can be given. Yes, two distinct lines can be given. Here everyone write down. Yes. Now, which of the following has a definite length? Line, point, line segment, ray. If a line it is given, a line has no definite length, it has no end points. Line. A line has no definite length. Which has definite length? They are asking. So it has no definite length as it has no end point. Because as it has no end points. No end points. Now, if the given point, a point has no definite length because it determines a location. A point has no definite length. No definite length because it determines a location. Determines a location. Okay. Determines a location. Now, a line segment has a definite length and it has two endpoints. Line segment. For line segment, yes, has definite length. Has definite length and it has two endpoints now. It has two endpoints. Yes, it has two endpoints. Then what about ray? Ray has no definite length. It has only one endpoint. Ray, what about ray? It has no. You directly write no definite length. It has no endpoint. Yes, it has only one endpoint. Understood? Now, here how many endpoints do the following have? Line segment, how many endpoints? Two endpoints. Then ray, one. Then what about line? It has no endpoints. Yes, we just write about that also. About line, ray, third one, line segment. They are asking how many endpoints are having for these three lines. Yes, the line has no endpoint. Then ray has only one endpoint. Then what about line segment? It ends with two endpoints. Yes, understood? Then draw and name line containing point P. Line passing through R. See, they have given line containing. We have to represent the point P on a line. That's it. Now, see. We have to represent a point P on line. We have to draw a line and represent a point P and add one with point. Yes, it is like this. Okay? And next, line passing through R. So line passing, the point should be passed on a line that should be represented as R. How? Draw a line and take the point, two distinct points, that is A, B, and here one point representing R, that is passing on a line, that is R. It is represented as R. Okay. Now coming to the exercise 4.2. Yes. Now 4.2. Yes. In key points we have already learned how to identify the open curve and closed figures. So here is the first question. Take these figures which are simple curves, it seems. Yes. In these figures which are simple curves, we have to represent that. Now see, this is reverse triangle. This is first one, Anna. Yes. Yes. Now, from this we have to represent which are simple curves. Yes. This is closed figure. This is closed figure. And when you compare, this is closed figure. From first, the second, and also fourth one, when you compare, these figures are closed figure. When you see other figures, which is third one and fifth one, which are simple curve. Yes, simple curves. Just to represent, draw a diagram, and third one and fifth one, you keep like this and you just write simple curve. Simple curve. Simple curve. Then next, state which curves are open and which are closed curves. Yes, from this second bit, everyone copy? Share up this. Okay. These are the figures they have given. From these, we have to identify which are closed figure and which are open figure. Okay? Yes. See, this is first, this is second, this is third one, this is fourth, this is fifth. Yes. From this we have to identify which is open curve and which is closed curve. Now see, it is an open, and here when you observe, here it is everything, all lines are closed. So it is closed. Now here also it is end with all the points, and also it is also closed with all the lines. Then here it is also closed. Yes. Now when you compare here, here it is open. Yes. So open. Now see, first and fifth are open, and second and third and fourth are closed figure. Closed figure. So name the points that lie in the interior on the boundary and exterior. Now we have learnt already what are interior and what are the interior and exterior, and also boundary points which lie on the given points. So now we see the line, they have given the diagram. From that we have to choose which are interior and which are exterior. Okay. See, I'm going to draw a triangle like this. In this I'm going to represent some points. That is A and B, point B, point G, point E and point F. Yes, here D, point F and point J, point C, point K. Here the points that lie in the interior figure, the points that lie interior figure, which is called interior points. Yes. Now A, B, E, G, I are interior figure. Interior figure means which lie inside the figure. Which lie inside the figure are called interior points. Okay. Now the points which lie outside the figure are called exterior. The points. Which are the points are lying outside the figure? Point D, point K, point J. Yes. K, F, C are exterior. Yes. Now the points which lie on the boundary of the figure means which are lying on the line. Which are lying on the line are called boundary of the figure. Here what are the lines? J and D. Yes. J and G. Sorry. J and D are boundary of the exterior. Exterior, these are the boundary of the figure. Yes, boundary of the figure. Okay, understood? Now draw three simple closed figure from the given. Now here from this by straight lines we have to draw a simple closed figures, and by straight lines we have to draw a straight lines on the given figure. Here in first way by straight lines only we have to draw some simple closed figures. Okay, some closed figures. Okay, from straight lines only. By using straight lines we have to draw. This is rectangle. Now this is square. These are some simple closed figures. Simple closed figures by using only straight lines. By using only straight lines. Okay. Now here we have to use a curved lines by straight lines also, both in this. We have to draw a closed figure. Okay. These are the some of the closed figures we are using here, straight lines as well as a single curve. Yes, understood? These are straight lines as well as and curve lines. Okay, understood? Okay, in this class we have completed our key concepts as well as 4.1 exercise and also 4.2. So in next class we are going to continue with the 4.3 and 4.4. Okay, thank you.